What's your name?
My name is Oliwia, and I am a suit engineer here at Luna facility. But you didn't ask me what I do. I already...
That was going to be my next question.
Who is doing an interview now?
That was going to be my next question, actually. I just wanted to share what's your name.
Oliwia.
As in, like, olives.
Yes, as in olives, it's a Greek name, yes, I think.
Do you like olives?
Yeah, the green ones.
I prefer black olives.
Oh, that's good. I mean, they're tasty and we might differ, but in the end we all like olives.
Actually, I'm allergic to olive trees. Are you?
No. That would be against my nature, I think.
So what do you do here at ESA? Did you receive messages, emails, work-wise?
Work-wise, I'm at work.
Are you?
I'm at work. Yes.
Is this not professional for you?
Work?
No, this interview.
It is professional. It is highly important that we have this discussion between one another, and I am here to answer any of your questions that you have for me.
So it was good you put it on mute, because that'd be really disrespectful if you would just...
Yeah, I don't want to...
It's okay.
I respect you.
It's okay, great.
I respect you.
So what do you do here at ESA?
And I'm working at Luna facility, which is the moon, as I already saw that you saw the moon.
So the moon.
Yeah, but
So you're working at the moon.
Yeah.
I went to the moon, as I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
How did you like it?
It was speechless, really, actually, because the astronauts, for example, the first time they went to the moon, they couldn't explain what they could see. Like the rocks, for example, they couldn't explain the texture.
You cannot also explain.
I can't. It's unbelievable. It's not the same thing here in Earth. So
Yeah, because it's
parts of the moon.
Yeah.
So when I went inside that room, I was just no comments.
But you didn't see the stars.
No, because of the pollution. I presume it's because of that. Not very sure, but I presume.
Well, there is a roof above us, so that's why you cannot see the stars, because there is a roof in this facility. It's a closed facility.
Because if it rains, could ruin.
Yeah.
And the wind.
Yeah. This suit didn't tell me their pronouns, so I just use they, them.
Oh, I see. That's because it works for men, women, other.
It can be for men and women. So
and other.
This is one size of the suit that we have, and this is what I'm also working on the...
Is this the L size?
Yeah, this is the L size. This is an analog suit. L stands for large, because it has a wider chest. And this is an analog suit, so it's just the replication of the real one.
Or is it for losers?
I think if you go into the suit and you have the opportunity to do that, you are definitely a cool person. You are not a loser.
Then I presume you should change to a C. To cool. But that could be as well cunt, so...
I mean, I like to serve cunt.
Although it's kind of trendy now, saying, oh, that's kind of cunty. You know, that's more trendy now.
It would make it more trendy, you think?
Yeah. Don't you do 3D printing? You could...
Yeah, we can just
change the C.
Yeah, the C.
I think you should.
Yeah. But then when it's cunt, then it's she, her. I don't want to push it on the suit.
I feel that it's a bit unflattering, though. Who would design this type of spacesuit?
NASA?
It doesn't really look like my figure. It doesn't really fit with my vibe. I'm not very sure if it fits with you.
What is your vibe? What would you expect the suit to look like?
Can you change to a different color? I don't really love white. I prefer black.
I think when it would be black, then it would be hard to see you during an operation.
So?
And also dust is white and it easily sticks to the fabric. And also when you are without an atmosphere and there are sun rays going on you, black is not the really go-to color.
But it's more like trendy and more like badass with black.
Yeah.
White.
Yeah, I agree. I also like black.
So is that an option?
For me, it could be also pink, but...
I do like fluorescent pink.
I don't mind any color, but like regarding the requirements of the suit...
What's your favorite color?
lavender, I think. The pastel purple. I really like it. But going back to the suit, like it has to be white.
But it looks cheap.
200,000 euros is cheap.
Yes.
Then it's cheap. Not for me though. I'm poor.
See, therefore, you can turn. You have lights.
I have lights.
So why can't you just wear black and turn the lights? Then you can see the astronaut.
But no, but like it's a valid information, and I think the engineers don't really care about the look as much as the safety and the requirements that it comes with the environment that is on the moon. So you don't have atmosphere, you have less gravity, you are exposed to sun, you're exposed to different temperatures. Therefore, the color really, really matters in the suit.
Yeah, but at the same time, I feel that equality is also very important.
It is.
And colors are also in that theme.
Equality for colors.
Yeah.
Would rainbow...
You see, fashion is very important.
For you?
For everyone.
I don't think it's for...
Personally, I don't love white, so I would rather black. And fashion is important for everything and everyone.
Are you going on the moon?
I'm going to apply after having... I already talked to a lot of people that work here, and even with Andreas Mogensen, yeah, he...
That's amazing.
I had an interview with him, yeah.
Oh, wow.
At the Flex Hub.
You also didn't pay him?
This is a charity, almost. It's just...
So it's a charity interview?
Yeah, let's say.
Oh, when I am at work and I do charity, I should do it off work. So...
But I don't have time after. So it needs to be now. If that's all right.
Just don't tell anyone.
Is this like a portable bathroom?
No, it's not portable bathroom.
It looks like a portable bathroom.
It's a portable
Bathroom.
life support system.
So if you, like a CPR?
It cannot revive your heart in that sense, no.
So what happens if you have a... Yeah.
We assume that you don't have that you are in a fit condition, and the probability of...
So if it happens, you just die?
Not really, we have...
You need to remove the helmet and then do it?
In space you cannot really do that. So depends where it happens. If it happens here at our analog facility while we have training, of course we have like...
Here it's fine, but how about like if you're there at the moon?
Then we have an emergency procedure, and then astronauts are well trained.
To do CPRs?
Exactly. Even in space.
Can they remove the helmet?
If they are in a safe area, yes, they can get...
It's safe. No one would like steal or something, like because no one lives there yet.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would steal anything. That's not possible. I mean, maybe one astronaut from another, if there is a astronaut who has some, maybe they are jealous of them having a black suit. If you would go on space and you would have a fashionable suit, maybe they would be jealous of it, and while doing a CPR on you, they would steal it. That's possible.
And aliens. Do you believe in aliens?
Cannot say yes, I cannot say no, because it's not proven that they exist, but it's also not proven that they don't exist, definitely. So I think that there might be something in this universe that is nice.
Are these lights LED?
I think so.
Do you charge the light?
Yeah, we charge them, yeah. Because this is an analog suit, it's not a real one. This is only for analog missions, so
Not digital, analog.
It's analog, yeah, we don't
Not
call it
digital.
No, we don't call it digital.
Like analog cameras.
The same word, yes.
What's the DLR?
DLR is...
Yeah, because in London, DLR is actually Docklands London Railway. Does this has related to trains?
Not really.
Are there trains in this facility?
No, but I would love to see a train.
Are they thinking of doing that? I have a contact because my cousin Jamie, he worked at DLR in London at some point of his life, and he has some emails I could...
Yeah, you can forward them to me.
Yeah, and then we can have a little, I don't know, same trains but here.
So no, DLR on this suit, it doesn't.
No link.
It stands for the German Aerospace Institute. So it's.
Right. Anyways, so can you explain about the space suit?
Yeah. That's a very good question. So this suit, as I mentioned, is for analog missions. So it's not the real one, but it's an exact representation of what NASA and Axiom Space are creating, which is a good volumetric representation.
I've heard there was a thing of related with Prada. A spacesuit with a link, a collab with Prada, was it?
Yeah, they announced it in Milan, but it's only for the garment, so like the fabric.
Is it white?
I think they did it white, yes. I'm sorry. But if you maybe your cousin Jamie has some emails to Prada?
Personally, I prefer Balenciaga, and that's black. Maybe I can get a contact from Balenciaga or Versace. I also like that. Fendi, that's another thing, because Prada's a bit like old school nowadays. I prefer like more trendy brands nowadays.
Right.
Gucci.
So this is analog suit, as I mentioned, and the movement,
It looks big.
Yes, it is 30 kilograms heavy. So it's quite heavy. I mean,
30, can you walk with the spacesuit of 30 kilos?
25, 30, and yes.
Depends on the day.
It would be.
The humidity and the, gravity depends on the places on the top of the mountain or here.
I don't think you would go on the top of the mountain with this.
Mount Everest?
No.
But then you can breathe well, because supposedly on the top of the mountain it's kind of hard to breathe.
It is, but
And it can be a bit cold. Why not?
Because it's pointless. It doesn't. It's created for the moon, not for the Mount Everest. So like the.
Can you walk with the 30 kilos? And like wear the.
Yeah.
30 is a lot.
It is a lot. It is. It is a hard exercise for people who wear this suit, but 30 kilos for a person who is like well trained, I don't think that's much. You could try to have a very heavy backpack, and then you just maybe you go with a black backpack to Mount Everest.
Can I be on your back to see if you can do that?
Are you 30 kilos?
No, I'm more. It's slightly. It's just a bit more. Plus 40.
It is a bit more.
But for training, might help, because then it's going to be light.
I don't use this suit, but I presume we can try. I can show you that the human can do it. Okay, well then.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, so like pretend that you are a backpack, and then you are like as heavy. Like you are not as heavy as the suit, but you are a bit heavier, and the people can do that. Okay. You.
And then I can take you.
You see?
Yeah. Backpack.
Is this the normal? Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So let's talk about the.
Oh, I can present to you.
Please do explain, because I still have no knowledge about this. That looks like a fishbowl.
Yeah, you can call it like this. It's just a protection. That's why later you need a ventilation system in order to not suffocate inside of the suit. So you need a constant airflow. And also we have an air filter, which is like a life support system to, I mean, you don't fully call it life support system, but like you have the filter that filters out the regolith and gives you the clean air.
Because of the pollution.
Yeah, regolith can be harmful for your
Lungs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lungs. That's a very good point. Maybe you could be a scientist.
I actually thought about that before. I was pretty good At physics, not the best at biology, though. Chemistry, kinda. Not that bad. I was like having like B's exams, A's for physics, D's for biology, but biology's... What do they do anyways? They just do tests of tomatoes or something.
Oh.
Not that interesting. And
But with the suit, you would have to know the biology. So unfortunately, I think suit is not.
But is it related to plants? Like,
plants.
Biology and about flowers and
There are no.
tomatoes and
I don't think there are flowers on the moon
yet.
yet.
Yeah.
If we.
If it's a sunny day,
Yeah.
you wear sunglasses.
Yeah, there's. I mean, it's not called sunglasses, but like there's a sun shield.
Moon glasses.
Perfect. We can call this moon glasses for now, and then you put it on the sides, and then you are protected.
I presume that's opaque. So how could you see it? It would be like a...
No, you can see through here.
You can,
Half like. This is also.
like... Yes?
Yeah, you can like enhance your visibility by putting it up, but when there is a sun affecting your eyesight and your vision, you can just put it down, and from here you can see. And additionally, this area also is protecting you from sun. Not like the sun, just the radiation, like the light. UV.
UV...
Don't start with 6. No, there's no. I actually am a big fan of yours. So like I saw your interview with Andreas, and you were talking about UV6.
Yeah. It's also...
Don't ask me on this interview. I don't know what that is.
It's because of like the I tan, for example. During winter, usually the UV is like 1, 2, so you don't tan. But now it's pretty much like summer. Today's gonna be UV 7, so it's even stronger. That's why I need to put sun.
Isn't it 7 for the 7th day of the week? So today
No, I don't. I don't think that's how it works. Andreas also didn't understand how this works.
Yeah, you were good at physics, so
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was not good at physics.
I was pretty good at that time.
Yeah, so we probably know more, but.
And I mean, I can give you some less, or you can take some notes. I can send you my notes of my, not now, because I don't, you're gonna take notes.
Yeah.
I can book after this thing. We could just have, next week, and we could, watch a movie. That would be nice. We could go to the cinemas and,
I'm at work.
yeah, but after 7 p.m. on Friday.
UV5.
No, cinema, drinking some Aperol.
Cinema and drink some Aperol. That doesn't sound like physics.
It's not, but I can show
It's chemistry. Aperol is chemistry.
Yeah, alcohol and, you know, these things. But and oranges and the vitamin C.
Can't.
We could, you know, I could
No.
I
No. I'm taken. I'm engaged. Awkward. I'm very sorry, but like okay, I have a cousin JC, and Jesse, he's amazing.
But
He sent me an
but I
email.
just want to. It's just as friends though.
Jesse, my cousin.
No, you.
Jesse, my cousin.
My.
We are twins.
But
We look the same. Just he's a man.
Yeah, but I was saying for friends.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the vibe, and you're kind of.
Friends.
Yeah.
Oh. That's even more awkward, I think. Like.
I mean, let's just be professional, I guess.
I didn't write anything.
Oh. Is this a winter suit? How about during summer? Can they wear flip flops because of the tan lines, or shorts or t-shirts?
On the moon, you have to be fully protected.
Need to, like 100%.
100%. Full on.
What if it's really hot, like those hot?
They have a cooling system inside of the suit.
Sometimes it doesn't work. What would you do? A fan? Do you know, like a small fan of those you usually buy on Amazon? Subscribe.
I don't think Amazon
Link below.
parts can go to space. I don't think they go to space.
Again, I talked about that with Andreas.
Yeah.
That possibly there's going to be a collab with the DHL.
Yeah, DLR.
No.
Collaboration with DLR is possible.
DHL. No, it's not DLR. DHL. Also German.
DLR.
DHL.
Okay.
There's Amazon DHL, and then NASA and ESA are doing a collab.
I don't think that's necessary since Jeff Bezos has his own rockets.
And then they're going to send some little drones up there.
I don't think drones will work.
It's a rocket drone.
They will not work in space.
But they're doing tests of this thing, and then.
But the drone needs air. There's no air.
AR?
Air. Yeah, exactly, air. Like when there's no air, the drone can.
I had 2 interviews actually with Luke and Tim.
Amazing.
We talked about air.
Amazing.
And
so they probably told you that there is no air on the moon.
But there's AR.
Augmented reality?
Yeah.
The suit looks like it has a skeleton inside.
Yes.
And it does.
It has a structure inside. Yeah. So this is a metal one, aluminium, and then plastic parts. And you can call it a skeleton, but because it's just a unregular frame in the shape of the astronaut.
Does it?
Not in the shape of an astronaut, but the spacesuit is designed in a way that it has a structure that is made of metal and plastic to represent volume.
Plastic is bad for the environment, actually.
Yeah, depends. There are many things that are bad for the environment.
Unless if you reuse the plastic. Is it recycled? Recyclable?
I believe this plastic was not recycled.
That it's not good for the environment. It's not environment friendly. My cousin Jamie, he's actually vegan.
Oh.
Is that an option as well for astronauts going to space?
Yeah, they can have a diet that is vegan diet. They definitely can have a vegan diet. It is possible.
Does that move?
Yeah, it's like you hop in and you can walk in it.
Hop in, hop out, like the buses in London called hop in, hop out.
Well, the procedure of hopping in is called like donning the suit, and then removing the suit is doffing the suit.
Doff.
And it's like a doff and
Doff.
don and doff for short. It moves, so it has 9 bearings. 2 are placed here. You can also move here. Here's a 1 bearing. And I'm actually working on those bearings.
Are those names because of people?
What names?
My cousin Jamie's best friend, his name is Donny. I met him actually. He's going to turn 35 this year. Mm-hmm. Is it like a name because of someone, or is this like a meaning?
No, it's just a word for
Don.
Donning.
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 Yeah, it's like putting in the suit. It's a rare word. You can confuse it with don.
Don. Why not Ron? Do you like Harry Potter?
Yes. I like Harry Potter, yes. As a movie, Daniel Radcliffe is not really my cup of tea.
What is the point of, even you said it's expensive.
Yeah, for you not.
It's cheap for me.
Yeah.
Why, what is the point of that if nowadays you can just do VR?
The point is to feel it. In VR you can...
But there's reality. I saw like a video of like the floor, it moved.
It mostly
4D.
It mostly affects your brain and your cognitive.
How about a drug? 4D with the VR, then headphones, then the smell, those 5 senses.
So 5D.
5 or 6, UV6.
There is a 5D cinema, for example, that you can experience certain things.
Exactly.
But it doesn't physically affect you. So when you go inside of the suit, you have movement restraints that are simulating what actually could happen in the suit. So for example, if you want to collect a sample on the moon and you have to do kneeling in such a suit, then you have to go down and pick it up, and then you cannot pick it up because you have movement restriction.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's harder up there.
But in VR, you cannot do this movement restriction. In VR, you only work with your cognitive abilities to think, to analyze, and to see something, but like to feel something, it's better to use the suit.
Do you believe that the someone went to the moon?
Yes.
The video with the flag.
Yeah.
Why was it moving? Do you think it's real or is it VR? Was it filmed here actually?
No, it was real. There were Apollo missions and they were real. They even brought a moon sample.
It could be, but how do you know if it's from there?
It is certified that this is a real sample from the moon. It's in the other building. You probably saw it.
I did, but it doesn't look real. It looks from a parking lot.
It looks...
But painted.
It looks crazy, right? It looks like...
It just looks like a white rock.
Here, right? It looks like it's not from here.
Concrete, white concrete piece of the parking lot. A brick. A broken brick.
Yeah, but it's very expensive brick. I mean, when you look at...
Is it more expensive than the astronaut, a spacesuit?
Yeah, definitely. It is protected, like if you shake it, it will like beep beep, like be very not nice to touch it. I would not recommend
I have some contacts of
Your cousin Jamie
hackers.
has hackers.
They can computing science stuff. They can just.
But why would you steal it if you don't believe that it's a rock? That the moon
Well,
rock?
because I could put it on eBay.
You can put on eBay anything and say that it's a moon rock. That's a good business plan, I think. I mean, not that I support...
Donald Trump?
No, I don't think during this interview when we talk about space and systems, I should publicly say my political opinions. I don't think that's good for my...
So we could talk about that on Friday.
I'm not going on Friday.
What are those switches?
This board, you have these switches. So for example, when you are in a suit and you have your hands like this.
So when you're playing a game, on, off.
It doesn't turn anything on and off.
What if you charge it?
That's why you have this panel, because in real suit, this is an active system that you can control something with. So when you put the suit on...
Do you need a remote to control?
No, this is... You could say that this is your remote. With switches, remote also has switches.
With 6 buttons, that looks simple. Okay.
These are not buttons.
Oh, there's not 6. There's more. What?
These are not buttons.
7.
These are not buttons.
What's
Switches. Switches.
so just the lights?
No, the light switch is here.
Then switches for what? The fan.
They are not connected to anything.
Oh, it's just for fashion. It's just for the like a statement that you can turn it on, turn it off. It's your power. Bearings. Is that related with bears?
No.
Nothing.
No, nothing. It's just...
Then why the earrings, rings, bear rings. That is. I have this ring.
Yeah,
It also moves.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's for to
It is. This is like bearings. There are many types of bearings. So this is like
anti-anxiety rings. It might help if you yeah, it moves. If you're stressed, you just spin it and you feel that you're stressed now.
No.
Or just for an experiment. With it, you feel like physically you're here, but mentally you're in a parallel universe. Paradox. Link in bio.
There are many types of bearings. And for example, like...
Is it a bear, like a bone from a bear?
No, there are no bears involved in that. It's just pure mechanics. So like...
So it could be like lining, giraffing,
jeering,
drinking,
fishing.
Friday night.
I kind of want to keep that.
Keep what?
The bearing.
It's an anti-stress ring, actually.
It's a bearing. Whatever can transfer the torque.
Dork? You think
Torque. Mechanical
Tori from
Force
Victorious
times
from
the-
Nickelodeon? Physics!
Physics.
I remember that. Okay. Yeah, GCSE physics.
Yeah, okay.
Stay in school, kids.
I am doing a test on them. So I'm gonna test them under lunar regolith. So like the dust simulant, and they're gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna just spin them and put some dust, and it's a test. So, but it's only for them. It's like for the improvement of the suit and checking the wear off of the bearings. I'm a bearing person. Boring.
Yeah, so I how about
No, I'm done.
no, just one more.
No, you know.
Was it too much? I'm just
No, it was the Friday.
I have some questions.
It was the Friday drinking.
No.
It was the Friday drinking.
It's fine. No.
No, and I always choose bear.
But I don't understand what is the problem. Listen.
Bear is better than
It's my time, it's also your time. I understand that. It's just a question. I don't
It was lovely to meet you.
I don't
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.